Incredible! Unbelievable!
Save! And Falco are champions! Stood up, Pepe! Goal!
It doesn't get any better than that!
Undefeated, a perfect.
Hello all, and welcome to this Game in Frame live stream. My name is Anish Patel, and once again, we here at Game in Frame bring you an exciting fixture here in Toms River, New Jersey. Jackson Lions FC take on FC Motown in a battle to finish the week in second place in the Keystone East Conference. Neither side came away with all 3 points last week, so it's both sides' goal to get back to winning ways. Sit tight, we'll join you guys again shortly when both sides are ready for kickoff.
Dominant run. Way to go, Storm and Eagles, and the rest of the Berkeley soccer team.
How hard is that to hear?
Keep up the great work.
Number 10, Christopher Bermudez. Number 1, Joshua Schaefer. Number 13, Edward Speed. Number 19, Zachary Perez. Number 8, Nestor Cabrera. Number 15, Luke Ayaz. Number 7, Nicholas Collins. Number 11, Steven Bernarski. Number 9, Oliver Duchang. Number 6, Miguel Espinoza. Number 3, Kyle Galloway. And the rest of FC Motown. And now, the starting 11 for your very own Jackson Lions! From Northwestern University, number 98, Rafael Pasteleon. From Alvernia University, number 13, Brian Custer. From Villanova University, number 2, Tommy Johnson. From the New Jersey Institute of Technology, the genius, Jack Cromwell. From Hofstra University, number 4, Brandon Golden. From San Diego State University, number 10, Jules Anderson. From George Mason University, number 6, Zach Golden. From Monmouth University, number 11, the ageless wonder, Jacob Rubenstein. From Georgian Court University, number 25, Joel Twist. From Rowan University, number 14, Joey Kierak. And from Monmouth University, number 9, the captain, David Nigro, and the rest of your Jackson Lions, led by head coach Brad Fraley and assistant coaches Steve Moran, Pio Ciano, and Mike Durazo. At this time, ladies and gentlemen, I ask that we all now please rise and remove our caps in honor of our national anthem.
very vital to rock around. That's right. On time.
Six matches played in the season so far, so we are truly into the second half of this campaign. These sides have full hard, and this matchup between second and third in the table will surely be filled with fireworks as both sides are desperately trying to climb the mountain and reach New Jersey United AC sitting at the top of the table. It'll come down to which side is better prepared and wants it more. It was your visitors, FC Motown, in the white with green stripes that started off in this match with possession of the ball, and they will also be the ones to take our first throw-in of the match. Number 13, Ed Speed here on the near side will take it. It was cut out by the host, Jackson Lions, and automatically on the left side, number 14, Joey Kurak, can make his way down the pitch. And the Motown goalkeeper will have to clear. Galloway's ball back. Jackson with a header forward as the Lions try to make their way up towards that goal. A tackle goes in by Motown. Referee saw nothing wrong with it. Bermudez with the ball now. Christopher Bermudez on his left foot tries to spray the ball out wide in an attempt to find Perez, but it gets cut out. Quist now looks for Anderson. Anderson to the genius, Jack Kronkold, scorer of a thunderous goal a few weeks ago here in Toms River that I had the pleasure of commentating on. I'm sure he'll be looking to emulate something similar this evening. Brandon Golden, one of Jackson's Lions centre backs. His partner Ryan Custer, number 13, the other. Custer's ball forward looks for Quist. Falls into the grateful hands of Schaefer. And now Joshua Schaefer from Motown can put the ball down and look up and try to find some yellow shirts. Cabrera forward to Bednarski. Loose touch there, but Motown hold on to it and win the free kick. Just past the 40-yard line. It will be Nestor Cabrera to take the free kick, and he takes it short. As Motown looked to build up what I thought was slowly, but a long ball up forward to Espinosa was won by a Jackson Lion. Jules Anderson, fortunate enough to come away with the ball there after some bibbing and bobbing. Excellent ball forward to Kurik, who's in here. Schaefer came out early, didn't get enough of it. It's still with Kurik. Schaefer comes out, goes in for the tackle. Referee bows for the penalty. Just like that, at the very beginning of the match, number 14, Joey Kurik for Jackson Lions with some fancy footwork, draws the goalkeeper, the Motown goalkeeper in, who ends up conceding the free kick, and we have a penalty just like that. Excellent play there from Anderson and Kurik. No debating that with the referee as he pointed to the spot immediately. Schaefer tries to plead his innocence, but referee's not hearing it, and it'll be the man who won the penalty that'll take it. Joey Kurik once again. Let's see if the number 14 can beat the goalkeeper in a similar fashion to the way he did to win the penalty. This time putting his side in the lead early on. This goal could see Jackson Lions leapfrog FC Motown for the moment. Let's see if Kurik can do it. He puts it over the bar. Schaefer celebrates as if he had scored a goal himself, but it's Joey Kurik with a fumble there, skying the penalty. He did not look confident as he was standing above it, and he hangs his head in shame here, as he knows that is a huge opportunity that he's missed to put his side in the lead and go into second place. Luckily for him, it's still very early on, and he'll have many more chances to try taking that lead again. He just has to keep his head up and keep going. But for now, on the opposite end, Josh Schaefer is the most relieved man on the pitch, as it's Schaefer to take the goal kick. Sprayed out wide, Kurik does keep it in, but Speed will gratefully pick it up. Speed's pass to his centre back wasn't a good one as Anderson was able to intercept. Kurik with the ball in, defended by Perez. Nigro goes to contend, but the skipper concedes the free kick. Cole Duchang then, the number 9, will leave the free kick to be taken by his goalkeeper. Schaefer's long ball forward, won by Costa. Quist with a great turn, able to keep it in. He looks forward, trying to find his forward, Rubenstein. It'll be Golden that clears that. Bednarski goes in there, as does his number 13, Speed, who came a little bit more central from his right back position. In the end, conceding the free kick. This time it'll be a Jackson Lions free kick. Tommy Johnson takes it long and takes it quick. Chris will get on the end of it. He gets stood up by Cole Duchang again. Duchang does enough for the moment. Ayaz gets involved for the first time. And the number 15 wins the free kick. It's a windy evening here in Toms River, so I apologize if the microphones pick up any wind. Long ball forward, Jack Kronkold will intercept it. Costa's positioning was good as he was able to stop that from building. But a Motown throw in, falls to the feet of Cabrera. Cabrera again, wins the ball, but referee saw something he didn't like, blows for the free kick. Custer will take. Once again, Custer goes long looking for Christ, who's trying to run in behind Duchamp. But the number 9 does get his head to it first, as Motown are able to hold on to possession. Schaefer goes long now, looking for his number 10, but Bermudez is too far wide for that ball. Cabrera shoulders that down with some suspicion of an arm by the Jackson Lions players. The ball does fall back to Ponce de Leon for the first time this match, as the number 98 will look to get his first few touches, warm himself up. Nigro, with the Motown player chopping at his heels. He wins it cleanly though, Bednarski. However, he doesn't put enough of in the ball to get the ball to Bermudez. And now Jackson Lions can look to come with it. Tommy Johnson on this left side. Dave Nigro gets up and plays on with no complaints. Motown with Quist. Excellent ball into the middle. Jules Anderson shot. Schaefer smothers. Excellent ball by Quist. It looked like it was so easy to get it into the center of the box. Jules Anderson just had to pick a corner. Schaefer did enough, was in the right position to stop it from being any more dangerous than it was. 2 chances there for the home side. Will they live to rue it? We'll have to see. Tommy Johnson looks to find his skipper. Big step there by Golden as he hits the deck. Bednarski and Golden, though, a shake of hands as an apology from the number 11. Golden takes it short to Anderson. Anderson with the ball out wide. Concord brings it down. The genius. Let's see if he can do something with the ball now. He looks forward. Keurig wins the ball. Schaefer comes out. A block from the shot. Schaefer punches it over the bar. Excellent goalkeeping from Schaefer there. Rubenstein's shot does actually take a deflection off of the Motown number 7, Nicholas Collins, who did enough to get that ball off of direct path of the goal and enough time for Schaefer to come back and clear it. But it was Keurig who took a hard hit from that initial clearance from Schaefer. The goalkeeper looks to be the one more her after jumping and punching that ball as it was just about to pass the goal line. 3 chances just like that in 10 minutes. Motown are hanging on by the skin of their teeth. Joel Quist will take this corner kick from the far side. Only one Motown player left up forward in Miguel Espinosa. Schaefer comes out and punches away. Referee blows for a free kick. Dave Nigro, my apologies, I think that was Ryan Kirst who had committed the foul there. Schaefer goes short. Duchamp. Espinosa tries to head the ball on to his winger. Unfortunately for him, Galloway looks like he was on his heels and he was unable to try contesting for that ball. Bermudez will chase down De Leon though. Custer's touch was loose and he concedes the throw in now. Ayaz gets past one. Back to Galloway. Bednarski wins the free kick. Referee reaches into his pocket and books Jewel Anderson. Anderson pleading that he didn't hear the whistle go before attempting that shot. Referee not having it, booking the player for kicking the ball away.
Zone to the Jackson Lions.
And Jules Anderson will be the first name taken by the referee. Just about 12 minutes into the first half. Chris Bermudez now with a free kick. 28 roughly yards away from goal. Is it too far for him to shoot? We will have to see. He's got a few Motown players mixed along with that Jackson Lions, but it looks like it might be a direct shot on target from the number 10. Christopher Bermudez to take. The wall does its job well as the ball loops into the air. Espinosa heads it wide. Eventually it's cleared by Johnson. Not too far as Speed can get to it. Ed Speed, the right back for Motown, in his position, doing very well, pushing those Jackson Lions deep into their own half. Cabrera with some fancy footwork there, gets the ball back to Speed, but unfortunately Bermudez's loose touch loses it. 4-on-4 now as Speeds into the Motown half. Excellent tackle though from Perez. It needed to be good or else they were in trouble there, Motown, and it was good from the number 19. The genius now with the ball. Tries to send it forward, wins his side the throw-in. That's what they call him, the genius. Jack Kronkold there. He knew he didn't have many options, so he decided to cannon the ball off of the Motown player. It's quick thinking like that earns him that nickname, the genius. Number 3. This time deciding to go back. And it'll be up to De Leon to recycle and reuse this possession. Johnson's first time pass was a shady one. Anderson's in a bit of a tough position. Espinosa wins the ball back. Outside the foot shot. And just like that, Rafael Ponce de Leon is called into the action for the first time. Espinosa, though, will feel hard done from that. He should have done better with that chance. Quist to Golden. Zach Golden, I should say. Kurek, Johnson. And Speed is there. Speed again, having to take on both Kurek and Johnson. Does well and finds the feet of Bermudez, but his number 10 cannot do the same. A loose pass there from Christopher Bermudez. Sees Eric Kronkold come away with it as he brings Kurek into it. Kurek to Anderson as Kurek goes down. Referee blows advantage, and Anderson's ball forward played that advantage, so referee can't do anything about it. Kronkold again. Anderson with a knee forward. And Motown survive once again. Bermudez, loose pass. Costa gets to it first. Quist picks it up. Drops his shoulder. Goes down. Goes past everyone. Kurek will try to keep it in. Tommy Johnson now sliding tackle by Ayaz, and he concedes the free kick. It's all action these last few minutes here, ladies and gentlemen. Skipper Dave Nigro with the ball now, as it looks like he will be the one to take the free kick. First bit of break we've had in the last few minutes. It's been all action. Will the Jackson Lions use the left foot of Dave Nigro or the right foot of Jules Anderson? It looks like the number 10 is pulling rank. Or I should say the skipper decides to leave it for his number 10, who has options. Jules Anderson with a quality ball in. Nigro is to it first, but it goes under him. The ball hit a Motown player and forced to the hands of Schaefer. So in his eyes, his defenders did enough. Collins now. Speed. Tons of space in the midfield for Ayaz. Gets past Golden. Galloway now. Perez overlap and run. He finds him. Perez's first time ball in. Corner kick. Guys, I want to take this very quick break in play because we don't have too much time to let you know that today's Game in Frame broadcast is sponsored by Salt Athletic. Salt have made the world's freshest, most advanced cleat bag, the Air Case, which uses antimicrobial technology to block smell, making for odor-free car rides and houses. Salt is offering the Game in Frame community, that's you guys, an exclusive discount. Just scan the QR code to get 10% off and keep it fresh. The ball comes in from Motown, and it is cleared by the Jackson Lions for the moment. Jules Anderson now back to defend. as is Dave Nigro. Ayaz tussling it out with Kurik. Referee sees the play going down and gives the ball to Motown. Jules Anderson has been on both sides of the pitch so far this match, defending and attacking for those Jackson Lions. As Collins takes the free kick short, Bermudez tries to go over some lines. Eventually it is cleared. Speed will take the throw in quick now to Collins. Perez out wide. Cole Duchamp. Espinosa, Bednarski. Bednarski's shot gets blocked for the moment as Ayaz tussles with the genius. Once again, Jack Kronkold in his right back position, and it looks like the Jackson Lions did enough and they've only found themselves in possession now. Another rare breather in the match, as 20 minutes has almost flown by already. As Leon takes his goal kick short to Costa. Costa finds his goalkeeper once again. Costa looks long. Rubenstein with possession now. A little farther away from the goal than I'm sure he'd like to be. Tommy Johnson. Great ball forward. Anderson back to Rubenstein, who's out wide. The ageless wonder, what they call him. Let's see what he can do. His cutback only finds the feet of a Motown player. Bermudez now looks to send Speed. Speed can now take his pace on this right side. Ayaz forward. Espinosa unable to get a touch on that ball and take it into his stride. Heavy from the number 15 Ayaz, but promising from the visitors. 20 minutes played, still 0-0 here in Toms River. But the way these sides are playing, I'm sure some side will break the deadlock very soon. As Jack Kronkold has possession now. Rafa Ponce de Leon looks forward for Quist. Quist has been an endless runner so far, as Jules Anderson's header didn't go as far as he expected it to. Cabrera was able to pick it up. Bermudez. Cabrera turns Johnson very well. Puts a ball in with his right foot, but it's blocked by Custer and Johnson can clear. Kirk with a first-time ball forward. As Rubenstein heads it, trying to keep it in play, but Kurik's interception there only concedes the throw. Speed's throw in though wasn't heavy enough, but he does win it back to the number 13 as he takes the ball into the midfield. Galloway now. Galloway using his pace to get down the line, puts the ball in with his left foot, and Ponce de Leon smothers it. Excellent use of his pace there, the left winger, Galloway. Just no options in the box in that instance. If Motown can use their speed on the wings to get some distance towards that goal and some numbers into the box, they have a chance of finding a players in the cutback. But the way that these Jackson Lions are attacking you, no wonder they're scared to send numbers forward rapidly. Referee blows for the free kick for Motown once again, which Collins will take. Perez, Galloway. Espinosa, heavy touch. Nigro picks it up. Anderson, first time ball out wide to Quist, who stands up Perez. Jules Anderson glides into that midfield, winning his free kick on the 35-yard line. first quarter of this match is completed. 22.5 minutes down, ladies and gentlemen. The score is still 0-0, but Jules Anderson now has a chance to deliver a piece of magic. Oh, looks like I spoke a little bit too soon. It'll be Zach Golden, number 6 midfielder, who will try to do something as he goes short to Quist. Quist, though, unable to steady his feet as he looks like he might have tripped. Excellent bit of skill, gets past 2. Galloway, though, comes back and defends, takes the ball from Quist, gets it past Anderson. Kronkold puts the ball in. It gets cleared by Motown now as Bermudez looks forward. Espinosa's running in, but De Leon is out quick, out commandingly, and heads it away for the throw-in. Perez pleading, Espinosa pleading for the ball there to get it quickly so they can restart play. Excellent ball into the midfield. Bednarski forward. Ayaz tussling forward in the box. Unfortunately, Speed concedes the free kick. Looks to have been a tough coming together of legs between the number 13 and the number 14. Referee blows for only a free kick. Kronkold drives deep into the midfield. And he was fouled as he passed the ball there, so referee blows for the free kick. And the Jackson Lions will push themselves up and let their goalkeeper take it. Johnson lifts it up for Anderson. Anderson's header to Quist. Quist with Perez at his heels. Nigro lines a shot up and takes it. Cabrera gets in the way of it. Nigro keeps it, gets it to Quist. Quist unable to return it. Golden with a defensive header there. Nigro finding himself in play, a lot more of the attacking play for the Jackson Lions for the moment. Kronkold's ball just too long there for Johnson. It'll be a throw for Motown. Goal kick for Motown, my apologies. Great ball forward there from Collins. First time pass from Bermudez. Ayaz drops Nigro and turns. Quist at his heels. Speed. Ed Speed's ball forward lets him down. Unable to find Perez again. De Leon will gratefully collect those balls all evening. The quality of these final balls from both sides just have to be that little bit better if they want their chances. Ball there from Anderson, doesn't find Kurek. Bednarski tries to slither away past Johnson. Johnson takes him down. Referee plays on as Ayaz can come into the Jackson Lions midfield with it. Brings Galloway into play. Galloway tries to get past Kronkold, but Kronkold does his defensive duties. And Costa helps him out. Defensive clearance from Costa falls to the feet of Cole Duchamp. As Motown can once again look to build that from their centre backs. Cabrera comes deep to pick it up. Perez with chalk on his heels as he's touching that byline pretty much. Espinosa turns, quick shots! You could see what he was trying to do, but it was too central. It needed to be either side of the goalkeeper if it really wanted to test him. Great little spin though from Espinosa. He found himself in a pocket of space. The number 6 is doing very well, especially comparing him to the size of those defenders and midfielders around him. Adds speed there. Intercepting that forward pass. Bermudez. Races Johnson, races Kurek. Johnson's clearance comes off of Bermudez as he wins his side of the
Ladies and
throw-in.
gentlemen, this just in. Mr. Softy will be here in 20 minutes. I repeat, Mr. Softy will be here in 20 minutes.
Ed Speed's throw. Bednarski with a dummy. Opening up so much space here. Cabrera tries to get on the end of it. Excellent bit of play there from the number 11 who dummied the throw in, opening up tons of space for Miguel Espinosa. However, the return ball to the number 6 just wasn't on. But Perez does, however, have the throw in now. I don't know if, ladies and gentlemen, if you heard that announcement just now, but Mr. Softy is on his way. Excellent ball there. Shot for Bermudez. How has that not gone in? The ball found its way to the back post. Chris Bermudez in tons of space. He had time to take a touch and take a shot. Somehow it found its way to the near post where Galloway wasn't able to turn it in. It looks like the Jackson Lions somehow got the final touch on it as it was going towards goal, and we now have a corner kick. Espinosa's corner in. Bermudez fighting for that ball now as he goes down. Johnson and Bermudez push in the box. Referee blows for it. A tangle of legs in the box, and Tommy Johnson with a shove to the chest of Chris Bermudez. Penalty. I believe it's a penalty after an argument between the two. Referee pulls out a yellow card and he books the left back for the Jackson Lions, Tommy Johnson, for getting into a tussle with Chris Bermudez. Just like that, the hot head of Tommy Johnson could have potentially set back his side. I'm sure his coach won't be happy. I'm sure his teammates will be even more upset about that. All he had to do was keep his head and his team would still be in it. But now, because of that quick lapse of judgment, Motown FC have a chance of taking the lead from nothing. The number 2 should definitely know a lot better. Last time I was here a couple weeks ago, Tommy Johnson, the number 2, was skipper for the Jackson Lions, and now he's made a rash decision like that in the Motown box as well. Referee's coming here to the touchline now. It looks like to book the Jackson Lions coach as well. Things are getting heated on the sideline. That's 3 yellow cards now for the home side.
The Jackson Lions.
The referee just trying to grab a hold of this match again after tensions have fled. 30 minutes played now as Chris Bermudez, who won his penalty, will take it as well. If you can consider his penalty won. Tommy Johnson still trying to plead his case with the linesman, but there's no pleading that. A shove to the chest of Bermudez after a tackle, a tangle of feet, it looks like. No need for that. And he's had to pay now. Let's see if his goalkeeper, Rafael Ponce de Leon, can dig him out of the hole he's put them in. We'll have to see. Chris Bermudez, though, to take his penalty. Let's see if the number 10 can slot his away. Bermudez unable to! 2 penalties, 2 penalty misses in this match. 1 for the home side, 1 for the away side. Rafael Ponce de Leon meeting Chris Bermudez's penalty on the bottom right, keeping it out of the back of the net, and we still find ourselves at 0-0. What drama we find ourselves here in the NPSL. Costa heads that away as Queese tries to come away with it and bring his team forward. Jack Kroenkel tries to switch play. Ed Speed, though, in his position, so he was able to stop that from getting any more dangerous than it was. Rubenstein, the ageless wonder, beats Collins to that ball. With age comes wisdom, they say. I don't know how old Rubenstein is, but he seems to know his way around this pitch. Seems to know a thing or two about ball, so I'm sure he's wise. Tensions flare! Commentators curse there as Rubenstein shoves Collins down. More tensions are flaring now. Rubenstein, the ageless wonder. I wonder why he's done that. It looks like... Hold on a minute. Was it Collins that was booked? Were they both booked? I'm not sure at the moment. I'm sure we'll get an announcement from the PA in a moment, but from my understanding, they might both have been booked, the forward and the defender. Ladies and gentlemen, you cannot find entertainment like this anywhere else, only here in Game and Frame. Referee just trying his hardest to get any type of control back in this match. I believe both Rubenstein and Collins was booked in that altercation there, which was what I feel to be the appropriate decision, as another yellow card is handed out.
Yellow card shown to FC Motown.
This time for Miguel Espinosa. Referee seeing that tackle is a little reckless. Espinosa pleading his case. That's a second yellow card for FC Motown. And if my count is correct, I think that's 4 for the Jackson Lions. 33 and change minutes played. Jules Anderson to take the free kick. 0-0 your score. Costa does get his head to that, but unable to put it on target. So Schaefer will take the goal kick. Ladies and gentlemen, if you guys are enjoying the entertainment put on tonight, then I do have something to let you know. We are streaming tomorrow, June 15th at 7 p.m. an NPSL North Atlantic Conference match between Osners FC and American Soccer Club New York. I'm sure you guys will want to tune into that one. So please, like I said, 7 p.m. tomorrow, June 15th, tune in for some more exciting fixtures. Ayaz now with the ball. Gliding into that Jackson Lions half. Perez with the ball in. Galloway got ahead to it, but he's unable to redirect it on target. Bermudez picks it up. Stands up Johnson. Johnson's able to get something on the cross in. Eventually it's cleared. A shove in the back from Speed on Kurik. Referee doesn't give a yellow card this time, only the free kick. Speed knew that there was danger building there and he had to do something about it. Stop and play before it could build. If results stand, FC Motown will finish the match day still in second place, 1 point above third place, Jackson Lions FC. So if those Jackson Lions want to leapfrog FC Motown, then they will have to find a way to get 3 points today. The ageless wonder with a strike from nothing. Jacob Rubenstein showing with his experience that a goal can be scored from nothing after an incredibly quick snapshot. Just glides past that corner. Schaefer was not to know that that was going off target. Lucky for him it was. Cabrera to Dushang. Looks like tensions have calmed down a little bit. And normal proceedings can get back underway as we can go back to our football match. After we had a slight break for you ladies and gentlemen, as we showed you guys some WWE, some pushing and shoving. But a long throw there from Perez trying to find Espinosa. Espinosa attempting to try getting the last touch off of Costa. Referee didn't see it, blows for the corner kick, goal kick. Tensions are flared. I'm sure the only thing to cool these guys off right now will be Mr. Softy. Let's hope he can get here as soon as possible. Until then, I'm sure a goal or two will do the job. Johnson, ball down the line, cut off by Speed. Perez to Galloway. Perez with an overlapping run, keeps it. Gets past another one, goes down, a tangle of legs, I should say, nothing in it. Both sides get back up, no one complains too much, and it'll be a goal kick. I believe the home side, Jackson Lions, have had the lion's share of the chances this half, but that doesn't mean that Motown haven't done anything. They have both had their chances to score. Golden, unable to find Kirk. Brandon Golden there. Cole Dushang opens his legs up, tries to find some space on the left side. Combination of Custer and Nigro sees the Jackson Lions hold possession. Switch of play from Custer, just swings behind Kirk as he's unable to keep it in. Now it's time for a turn of Speed and Collins to try building some play for Motown. Perez to Espinosa. Ayaz. Galloway. Kronkold back to defend. And De Leon picks up before it's out for a corner kick. Just about 5 minutes left to play in this first half. Score is still 0-0. That does not mean we have not had our share of exciting moments though in this 40 minutes. 2 penalties, neither converted. A bit of pushing and shoving on both sides of the pitch. Not to mention a yellow card for someone who's not even playing at the moment. This game's had it all except a goal for now. And let's see if they can change that before this half ends or in the second half. Anderson with a heavy pass forces Kirk wide. Kirk's touch also heavy. Ed Speed had to slide in. It came off of. He's appealing that it came off of someone. Unfortunately, the referee didn't see it like that. Tommy Johnson throw. Rubenstein with Ayaz in his back. Johnson, first time ball in. Collins clears. Nicholas Collins, number 7, center back from Motown. Gets on the end of the ball that time before Jackson Lion can. Jules Anderson will take this corner kick from the near side. Referee will stop play for a second though, just to have a word with Perez and Schaefer and Quist. Everything's set. Anderson's ball in. It's a quick one. Schaefer can't get to it, but Collins does, and it's out for another corner kick. Schaefer's not the tallest goalkeeper, honestly, and that punch looked like it was a loose one. If really swinging it air, he got lucky that it was a yellow shirt that got on the end of it instead of a red one. He'll have to make sure he comes out more demandingly next time if he wants to come for a punch. Anderson now on the opposite end. This time it's Perez who gets his head on it. Referee blows penalty. I didn't see too much into what happened there. Possibly a handball for the Jackson Lions. Potentially a free kick or a foul conceded by Motown. I'm not sure, but with just under 2 minutes left to play, the referee has awarded the home side a penalty kick. This time it'll be Joel Quist to take it. He's had a pretty good half so far. Every time he's received the ball on the far side wing, he's definitely troubled Perez, and he's driven in and also troubled those Motown centre backs to see if he can beat Schaefer now in the penalty kick and take his side potentially into the lead. He does not! Ladies and gentlemen, I don't know what's going on. That's 3 penalties taken and 0 penalties scored this match. Joshua Schaefer now irate with the linesman and the referee after Quist seemed to have kicked out at one of his defenders. He thought that Quist deserved harsher punishment. Referee saying to calm down before he does something to penalize the goalkeeper. Schaefer did very well though, stopping that penalty from going to the back of the net. I cannot lie to you guys, from the 3 penalties I've seen so far, not one has looked like it has deserved to have gone into the back of the net. 1 off of target and 2 penalties pretty easy for the goalkeeper to be able to save as Joel Quist concedes that free kick. And he also concedes a yellow card, another one for the Jackson Lions. To me, it looked like Quist didn't get that yellow card for the foul, as the referee made his way there without taking his hand out of his pocket, but maybe dissent for the number 25. Either way, a yellow card's a yellow card. 1 more of those and he could be off. Either way, about 25 yards out from that Motown goal now. Let's see if Galloway can do something here. 3 immediate set piece chances and penalties to take the lead. Let's see if it'll be a free kick that does it. Cleared by Golden. Bermudez back in. Espinosa tries to get to it, out of bounds. Was that potentially the last chance of the half? We will see. Potentially a few minutes of extra time after some pushing and shoving and 3 penalty kicks, which none were converted. Long ball from De Leon. Quist brings it down. Galloway intercepts, concedes the throw. We've reached 45 minutes. It's whatever time is now added on by the referee in stoppage. Cabrera. Deschong to Galloway. Galloway twisting and turning. Red shirts around him. Perez loses possession. Quist flicks it past Perez. Can keep it. Gets into the box, tries to put it across. Deschong gets there though. Ball into the box. Anderson let down there. Referee looks at his watch. Not too long left before halftime. Both sides have had their chances to take the lead. Neither side has taken that chance. Neither side, in my opinion, has deserved to take that chance. 3 atrocious penalties. You've had some other in-play chances from both sides, but those 3 penalty kicks were the most concise and clear-cut so far. None taken. Both sides will have to put on their shooting boots in the second half if they want to come away with 3 points and to finish the night in second. They still have a chance of catching first place, New Jersey United, AC as well, but with finishing like this, they are going to need to step it up. Perez will take this throw in deep into that Jackson Lions half. Let's see if they can mount some sort of pressure before the half ends. Deep throw from Perez. Numbers in the box. It's up, it's down. They're claiming for another handball. Bermudez on this near side tries to put it in. Johnson blocks. 3-on-3. Perez gets in Quist's way. They're screaming for it, the Jackson Lions. Tommy Johnson with the ball now. He looks to try to find Rubenstein. Rubenstein and Perez. Perez does enough. From taking the throw-in in the left wing position of his side to coming back and to being the last defender, tussling with Rubenstein. Zachary Perez, number 19, fighting for his life, just to make sure that his side does not concede at the end of this half. And they don't. That'll be it for my coverage for this first half. Ladies and gentlemen, please come back in 15 minutes as we will be showing you guys the second.
My name is Austin Brummett. I'm a men's soccer player at San Diego State University and I play forward. The Salt Air Case helps block odor from my cleats when I'm driving in my car or when I'm keeping my cleats inside my house, so I don't have to worry about it stinking up my room. It helps me keep track of my cleats and my shin guards so I know that they're together and I don't have to worry about tracking them down or losing them or stressing out about where they are. I would definitely rock this, walking to the games, walking around to my trainings. And it's super helpful for travel. When I travel in the airport to go to away games, it's not going to stink up my backpack or stink up the plane where I'm sitting. Magnetic strip on the top is super easy to open to take my cleats out and to put my cleats back in. I think it's an essential part of my outfit for soccer and it helps keep all my stuff organized and stink-free.
A quality highlight reel is crucial for college and pro recruitment. A lot of services offer generic solutions, but at Game & Frame we know every player is unique and needs a personalised approach to win over coaches. Our process is simple. We work with any footage, and if you need help finding your best plays, we'll review games for you. Once we've finished, you'll have a reel you can upload to any recruitment platform. We've helped hundreds of players get the attention they deserve, including placements in Division 1 programs. Scan the QR code or email us for a free consultation and start the journey to maximize your recruitment potential.
Chavez tries to go through the legs of Richmond. Richmond stuffs him down. And through three! Through, my goodness! Nutmeg after nutmeg for the captain.
Aim towards finding the second goal of the match. Nika gets the back ball. Nika swerves past three defenders. He finds the shot from Afif, and they find that goal that they were looking for. Afif scores a 2-1 lead for Red Hook FC. What a move there by Mika once again to create an opening for his team.
Thompson turns that clearance into a pass. Lovely footwork from Bailey Hill.
And what's Nicky? What a ball that is, and Jack Stainrod has brought it down. He might be in here. Jack Stainrod, 2. Give him a sight of goal and he will bite your hand off. It was a sensational ball by Jacob Woznicki. And once Jack Stainrod was in behind, was there any doubt as to the outcome?
Another drive here. First Cedar Stars rush denied by the Staten Island Monarchs. As Jaheim Foston stares back at his opponent, having out-dribbled him first. Foston putting on a show. This is starting to look like street soccer now.
And still now everyone hacking at it, chopping at it. Ridge Robinson, he lunges forward, he comes up with the ball, he goes for the shot! And he goes for the goal. My goodness, a hat trick here for the captain.
Anderson brought down, back up on his feet. Anderson, oh, beautiful move, he's still going! Jaganjor Yangbi. Yangbi shows off some pace behind Oberuk. Yangbi could be one-on-one. McGovern comes over. Yangbi screws it! Espinosa! 1-0! Yangbi a debut assist, and Espinosa has his 7th goal of the season. He has the last 2 goals overall for Richmond, and they get the counter going like they did last week against a team that has much more possession than them, and they've scored to open up the match and make it 1-0.
As now Matthew Heath puts his ball into the air. Good first touch by Olivier Karbovnik. Karbovnik somehow sambas his way past a trio of Monarchs.
Sullivan's able to turn, and he finds Nelson Reynoso, who whips in. What a ball that is! Equaliser for Meadowville! A peach of a cross by Nelson Reynoso! And applying the finish, Bolt Hazard Saunders with precision. And look at the fans, I want to meet to them. And the referee's getting the start done. That's a lovely pirouette by Pardini.
Okay, and we're kicked off in the second half. This time it's your host, the Jackson Lions, who will get us underway here. And I do want to take a quick moment to apologize for the silence before kickoff, ladies and gentlemen. These Jackson Lions do like to party here on match days, so they love to blast that copyright music. We love listening to it, but we cannot send it to you guys. So when kickoff happens, we're unmuting, but when that music plays, unfortunately, you might hear some silence. But for these next 45 minutes, you guys will get to hear my lovely voice as I'll commentate this incredibly exciting second half. Perez on the ball now, this time on the near side. Jules Anderson will pick it up for his first time in this half. He will try to swing the ball to this near side, looking for Quist. Quist has a lot of making up to do after missing that penalty late in the first half. 3 penalties, just to remind everyone, there were 3 penalties in that first half. All 3 of them missed. The first one off target, and then the second 2, the first was by Joey Kurek early in the half. He ended up skying his, and then about midway through the second half, it was, I believe, if my memory serves me correct, it was Chris Bermudez who put his corner just too close to Rafa de Leon, who was able to save his penalty. And then late into that first half, it was Joel Quist who was unable to convert his penalty, making it 0 for 3 in the evening. And our score remains 0-0 here. As Kurek picks up the ball, the ageless wonder Jacob Rubenstein on it now. Golden picks it up with Espinosa beaming down at his heels. Costa. The genius Jack Kronkold here. Now on the near side as we get to see him a little closer than that first half. Ryan Costa. Brandon Golden, number 4 center back for the Jackson Lions. Costa to Quist. A spearing ball, cutting 2 lines, finding the feet of Quist. However, the number 25 was unable to hold on to it. Motown's ball forward goes out of bounds, and Jackson Lions will pick up that throw once again. Some strong wins here early in the second half. Quist bobbing and weaving through the yellow shirts. Galloway wins the throw. My apologies, Galloway concedes the throw, I should have said. Kronkold down the line. Rubenstein to Quist. Ayaz can come away with it now. Loose ball, tries to find Cabrera in the midfield, but Kurek picks it up and tries to find Anderson. But there's a heavy ball there from Kurek. Both sides are looking to just find their footing and get back into form in the second half now, after a 15-minute break. This wind is not letting up, so the players will have to take that into consideration. There is also a slight mist now in the air, which means the ball and the ground will be a little bit slicker than when the match started. As Cabrera picks it up, he looks up and sprays it long. Excellent ball. Galloway brings it down so well. He's got Kronkold standing him up, and the genius did enough. Perez there slipping as he tries to take the throw, but he was able to recover and take the throw legally. Chris Bermudez, Ayaz unable to get the touch on the ball before it went out of bounds. Goal kick. Rafa Ponce de Leon will take the goal kick. After he did in fact have a penalty stopped. He did stop a penalty from Chris Bermudez in that first half. The number 98 takes long. Rubenstein tries to head it on, but Perez will be the one to bring it down. Collins to Speed. At Speed links up with his number 10. Bermudez, his number 10 there. But it was Ayaz in that instance that loses possession. Tommy Johnson now on the yellow card, and from the first half puts a ball in on his left foot. And Perez will clear. Dangerous ball there from Johnson. Looked like from nothing. I don't think anyone expected a left-footed ball in from him, but it was dangerous. And Cole Duchamp will have to put that one out for a corner kick after Joel Quist got to the byline and tried putting a ball in with his right foot. It'll be the genius himself, Jack Conkle, to take the corner kick. Let's see if he has some master plan that the genius has orchestrated to try to break the deadlock here as he puts the ball in. A Motown head got to it first as Galloway's on it now. Galloway drops a couple shoulders, sends the ball forward, tries to find Espinosa. Golden with an unconvincing header, and Tommy Johnson had to clear it unconventionally towards his own goal. And it'll be a Motown throw-in. Bermudez takes it quickly. Speed with Kurek on his back. Ayaz comes deep. Bednarski. At Speed now. Duchamp to Perez. Perez in some space. Decides to go back to Duchamp. One centre back to another as Collins gives it to Speed. Ayaz could sense Anderson breathing down his neck, so he decides to return the ball to Speed. Collins' ball, though, only finds a Jackson's lion foot, and now Rubenstein can look to get at that Motown goal. Crunch and tackle there from Collins. Jackson Lions keep it, though. Skipper Dave Nigro with it. Nigro tries to look for a looped ball in, trying to find Rubenstein. Collins did enough. Goal kick. Mr. Softy still with a long line. We'll just take a quick moment so that Schaefer can adjust his boot. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'll take this moment to let you know that today's Game in Frame is sponsored by Salt Athletic. I did let you know in the first half, but I'm going to let you guys know again that Salt have made the world's freshest, most advanced cleat bag, the Air Case, which uses antimicrobial technology to block smell, making for odor-free car rides and houses. Salt is offering the Game in Frame community an exclusive discount, so just scan the QR code to get 10% off and keep it fresh. Sprayed ball out wide from Motown. Loose there from Collins. Speed goes in for the tackle and takes out Kurek, and the number 13 receives a yellow card. The 6th yellow card of the match. Six for the players and 1 for that Jackson Lions coach. As it will be Tommy Johnson to take the free kick. Let's see if he can do something here. Long ball in. The Jackson Lions players do get to it, but it looks like 2 of them got in each other's way there. Ryan Kuster and it looks like Joey Kurek just getting in each other's way as they both went for that ball. I reached the back post. Both were open. The only ones guarding them were each other. Another chance missed from the home side. Let's see if they can mount some more. Motown got away with that one. Nigro with the ball now. Nigro, loose touch. Golden keeps it though with Perez at his heels. Kronkold on his left foot. Switches the ball, trying to find Kurek out of bounds. Too much there from the number 3 goal kick. Substitution now to be made. This time, for the first time in the match, it'll be the away side. It looks like it'll be number 15, Luke Ayaz, coming off with number 5, Eric Ruiz.
Stepping on
coming
for
on
FC
forward.
Motown, number 5, Eric Ruiz.
The PA there just backing up my information, making sure it's right. Which it always is. As Duchamp has the ball now. Ruiz gets his first touch of the match. It looks like Ayaz, who started the match in an attacking midfield position, ended his match in a defensive midfield position, will get substituted by Eric Ruiz, who will also play in that holding midfielder position just in front of the back line. This will allow Cabrera and Bednarski to move forward. As the number 5 will just sit back as a rock, protecting his defenders. Galloway looks central, try to find Bednarski. Galloway's throw looks for Perez. Costa clears. Rubenstein, excellent step over from Kurik. Kurik unable to find Rubenstein again as he tumbles over. Collins grateful. Cabrera now able to open his legs, trying to find his way up the pitch. Nigro takes him out for the moment. Perez, though, on the ball now. In that corner side, he's got 3 in the box. He finds Bermudez. Bermudez looks to find speed. My apologies, Galloway. Galloway was onside, it looks like, and unfortunately the number 3 just unable to put the ball on target. Excellent ball there from Bermudez, who chipped it over that back line. Galloway was unmarked, but the goalkeeper did enough just to put him off and put the ball off target. Goal kick. Great chance there from the away side. Ruiz, fresh legs of Ruiz, getting to that ball first ahead of Kurik. The ball forward, and Costa can watch it go back to his goalkeeper. Golden with Bednarski at his heels, like a dog chomping at him, trying to win that ball back. Perez gets turned by Quist. Ruiz out there to help his left back, though. Cabrera didn't get a touch on it. Excellent slide. Cabrera comes away with it. Away from Negro. Speed on the ball. Speed gets pressured away from the goal, but he does win the corner kick. Christopher Bermudez with the corner kick on the far side. 2 Motown players back. Both hands go up as the number 10 tries to find a yellow shirt. De Leon gets out there and is able to get to it first. But the number 98 will hold onto the ball and allow his players to move up the pitch, get back into that position so they can recycle the play. Here we go now as Golden has the ball. Nigro comes short, but Golden decides to go over him. Eventually the skipper, Nigro, will win it. Nigro out wide to Kurik. Kurik looks to find Rubenstein, but he's unable to. Collins gets there first. Motown throw. Cabrera takes it quickly. Cabrera and Galloway not on the same page there as Cabrera threw possession away right to Costa. De Leon will just take a moment to catch his breath and allow his players to find some open spaces. Costa now. Costa over the back line. Rubenstein chases. Duchamp loses possession as Rubenstein wins it. And the ageless wonder watches it go out of bounds as he wins his side the throw. Kronkold to Quist. Quist with Perez at his back. Kronkold again on his left foot. Great ball to Anderson. Nigro shots. Wide. Keurig, my apologies. It was Joey Keurig again with a great ball there to find his skipper, but Dave Nigro not able to get enough behind it or get it on target, out of bounds. Another chance goes astray. Perez, Galloway, great ball, Galloway to find Bednarski in tons of space. Bednarski, heavy touch, heavy pass I should say, from the number 11, lets him down as Bermudez not able to get on that ball. Bednarski had tons of space and he was able to take it as well, but he decided to force the pass out wide, just putting too much on it, putting his number 10 in a rough position. Golden now, great bit of play from him, Zach Golden, spinning in a circle, getting away from those Motown midfielders. Tommy Johnson's ball forward is cut out by Ed Speed though, as Eric Ruiz will pass the ball back to his defenders to hold on to possession. Collins with a great ball, splitting some lines. Perez's touch is heavy, he loses possession. Eric Ruiz will have to chase down Quist. Anderson's ball cut out by Collins. Quist picks it up, lays it back to Kronkold on his left foot. Will he line up a shot like he did a few weeks ago? Espinosa won't let him. He knows what he can do. Bednarski cleans up well with the help of his number 6. Galloway now loses that possession to Kronkold again. The number 3 is battling it out on this near side. Quist, past Perez. Not past Cole Duchang though. Bednarski again has a chance to make up for his last pass, and he can't. Another loose pass, not able to find Bermudez. Keurig on the ball now, left and right. Shot gets deflected, corner kick. That deflection could have gone anywhere. Schaefer was already on the ground. Only a corner kick though, the score is still 0-0, just over an hour played. If you guys want to see more intense fixtures like this, please tune in. Tomorrow, June 15th at 7 p.m., Game in Frame will be streaming some NPSL North Atlantic Conference action, guys, as Osners FC hosts American Soccer Club New York. Please stick around. The NPSL is full of some exciting teams and some great matches. You guys won't want to miss it. Zach Golden now in some space, takes a shot right down the throat of Schaefer. You could see he was lining that shot up from this moment he received the ball. Luckily for the goalkeeper, he didn't have to do any diving to his left or right. The ball came right to him. Quist's touch, tries to get over Perez. Perez as well though. Duchang's clearance isn't a good one. Referee will stop play though, as a substitution needs to be made by both sides. The ageless wonder, Jacob Rubenstein, will be coming off to be replaced by the number 8, Dante Perez, it looks like. And for Motown, number 17, Ethan Hagen will be coming on.
As exiting for the Lions, number 11, Jacob Rubenstein. Stepping on from Rutgers University, number 8, Dante Perez.
Kronkold on the ball now. Motown substitution. Sees Ethan Hagen come in. And off comes number 13, the right back that's had his time in the defense and the attack for Motown. Ed Speed. We'll see if Hagen can now bring a new type of play into the match and try to do something for Motown. As Espinosa can bring Bermudez into play. Bermudez with an overlapping runner, he decides to go inwards. Bednarski's shot blocked by his teammate. Cabrera got in the way of Bednarski's shot there, as it looked like it might have been dangerous. Perez with it though. Ruiz now. Bednarski out wide. Hagen now with his fresh legs. Perez, Bermudez. Bermudez gets shoved to the ground. Jackson Lions number 10 fouls Motown FC's number 10. Oh, actually there might have been Jack Croncold, my apologies. Kyle Galloway will be the one to take this free kick. Motown's number 3. Let's see if he can do something here on his right foot. Galloway's ball is a promising one. It'll be headed away by Costa. A bit of miscommunication from the linesman and the referee. The referee does get the final say though, which he does give to FC Motown. Motown FC. After the ball did touch, Costa lost. From our position up here, it did look like that from here in quick play. Unless the linesman saw something different. But according to the main first official, it will be a Motown throw. Taken by Perez, it'll be Collins to fight for it. And it's cleared. The skipper will chase it though as the fresh legs of Hagen almost set up Dave Nigro on a plate. All Hagen had to do was pass the ball back to Schaefer and he almost messed it up. Nigro was hot on his heels. Schaefer though, quick on his heels, able to get to it first and clear it. 0-0 still, just under 70 minutes played. Costa with a longing ball forward to Dave Nigro. Nigro who looks to be playing more of an attacking role now that Rubenstein's come off. Loose touch from Anderson. Galloway comes with it. Ruiz. Hagen not able to keep it in. The balls out wide from Motown really seem to be letting them down, especially to Chris Bermudez on that right wing. The number 10 is finding himself in a lot of space, but the balls from his right back and Bednarski have just not been good enough. Here now though, Hagen in some space because he was able to get his number 10 into the play. Ryan Custer is there to meet it though. And Eric Ruiz will head it away and concede the throw. Another substitution now to be made by the away side. It'll be Miguel Espinosa to come off and Osman Mendez coming on.
Stepping on for FC Motown, number 18, Osman Mendez.
Perez has had a good match. Unable to get onto the score sheet, but he was a thorn in the side of those Jackson Lions defenders. It's up to Mendez now to see if he can get his name on the score sheet. Free kick for Jackson Lions though. Joel Quist first on it. Quist leaves it for the genius. Let's see if Jack Croncold can do something with this ball now. In a dangerous position on his left foot. Seems to be 21 yards out, but just too far away. Too far wide to be an attempt on target. He'll look to have to find the head of a Jackson Lion as the home side's ready to make a sub. Croncold's ball in. Oh, it was an audacious attempt from, I believe, Ryan Custa. Or Golden. I believe Brandon Golden might have been the one to flick that on target, but nothing of too much danger. Hagen can now steam down the far side. He got a good 40 yards before being taken out by Tommy Johnson, who's already on the yellow card. Referee just wants to have a word with the number 2 as he just piled into Hagen while he was beaming down that far side. And it'll just be a word of warning for the number 2. Hagen flashed down that far side in the blink of an eye. I was still looking at the Motown goalkeeper while Hagen was beaming down, covering 30, 40 yards in an instant. And it'll be the number 17 now to put the ball into the box on his right foot. Let's see if his fresh legs can produce some sort of magic. As with every second we get closer and closer to the final whistle, still only 20 minutes left to play. Referee's in position, he's ready for the free kick. Hagen's ball in, it's a dangerous one. De Leon is to punch away. Quist will pick it up on this near side. He decides to try using his pace to get past the players, and he will be taken out by Bednarski. The number 11
to FC Motown.
The number 11 knew that he needed to concede that free kick, or else Quist would have been in a dangerous position, and he took one for the team. Now we will have an we will have a Jackson Lions substitution.
Putting on for the Lions from Cedar Stars MLS next, number 29, Bobby Digital.
Bobby Digital coming onto the play as Dave Nigro comes off the skipper. MLS next player, Bobby Digital. Quist and Perez battling for it. Quist is able to keep it in bounds, but no one helping him out, so Perez is able to pick it up. Good touch from Bednarski. Sees the ball fall to the feet of Cabrera, and the number 8 wins the free kick. Takes it quickly. Galloway picks the ball up in some space. Let's see what he can do now as Kronkold stands him up. He skips past Kronkold, spins him as well. Backheels it to Cabrera again. Cabrera on his right foot, drives into the middle, takes a shot, just wide. Good bit of play there from the Motown midfield. Motown looks to be making another substitution now, just lining up. Mendez, DeShong, Hagen, Cabrera, Bermudez. Bermudez looking for Galloway once again. Bednarski, great ball forward. Ruiz makes contact with the goalkeeper. Yellow card for the substitutes. I do believe that is a little harsh.
Shown to FC Motown.
I do believe that might be a little harsh on the number 5, as he is within his rights to go for that ball. However, making contact with the goalkeeper is where he goes wrong in the book, and he's placed in the referee's book. Yellow card number 8, I believe, if I'm keeping track. Rafael Ponce de Leon just taking a heavy hit there, as it looks like he might need some looking at. He seems to be okay, I believe. Just a substitution to be made now by Motown. Chris Bermudez will be coming off now, and Damian Searchwell will be coming on.
FC Motown number 22, Damian Searchwell.
Substitution number 4 now from Motown as Searchwell comes on for Chris Bermudez. Great touch from Perez as he tries to find Anderson. Not able to though. Hagen. Anderson cuts out. Ruiz in the way of Anderson. Referee sees nothing wrong with it. Both hit the deck, but the ball falls to Tommy Johnson out wide. Hagen slips, takes out Johnson. Referee doesn't see anything in that either. Play on. Cabrera. Golden behind him. Ruiz. Johnson just getting back to his feet. Perez now in some space. Light touch to Galloway allows Krongold to get back in defensive position. Quist concedes the free kick. 75 minutes played. Referee just wanted the free kick taken from where he's positioned rather from slightly behind where Motown wanted to take it from. Mendez now will take the free kick again, this time probably with a little bit more thought. He brings Collins into it. Collins takes a long shot, once again hitting one of his players. Second shot in the last 5-10 minutes from Motown to hit off one of their players as a Motown player is down now. It wasn't from that shot from Collins. I believe there was contact made between Motown and a Jackson Lions player. As Steve Bednarski looks to be the one on the ground. Steve was back up now. De Leon can get play back underway. Golden. Johnson. Johnson's pass was loose, but he picks it up again. In some space now. Tries to find Anderson there, but it looks like the pass, the number 10 was flat-footed. Johnson fighting to win it back, which he does. Hagen, though, back doing his defensive duties, wins possession back. Steve Bednarski now, the highest player forward for Motown, as they've put the onus on him to mount that attack. Jules Anderson wins the free kick. Anderson and Johnson both behind this ball. Both put hands up. Anderson will be the one to take. Eric Ruiz got to it. Oh, Hagen got to it first, and his defensive had to hit off the referee, which means the ref will call back play and give the ball to Motown. As in accordance to one of the newer refereeing laws in football over the past few years, the team with possession that hits the referee will receive possession from a drop ball. Bednarski with a great chest to Cabrera. Perez. Ruiz. Menendez almost lost possession. Menendez sitting deep now, allowing Ruiz and Bednarski and Cabrera forward. Hagen. Back to Collins. Collins sprays it out wide. Perez in tons of space on this near side. But his header lets him down while he looks for Galloway. Galloway and Perez here in a promising position as they were 2-on-1 against this right side of the Jackson Lions defense, but the header from Perez let him down. Skimmed off his forehead because of the wet conditions. And went out for a goal kick. Now it'll be up to Golden to get Jackson Lions back underway. Rafael De Leon. Great ball, finds the genius. The genius finds Joel Quist. Quist tries heading it back. Healing it, I should say. Healing it back. He keeps possession though. Perez tussles with it, takes the shot! And Schaefer was scrambling. A snapshot from nothing from the substitute Perez. And it was dropping just almost inside the far side netting, I should say. Schaefer was scrambling to the far post, trying to make sure he got something on it. He didn't, but luckily for him, it was past an off target. Dangerous there, almost from nothing. Dushong now. Dushong with trying to go for a line cutting pass, cuts out, but Cabrera picks it up. Galloway closed down by 2 Jackson Lions. Perez can pick it up though. Now with Collins. Collins takes his space. Looks for Hagen. Collins will pick it back up though. Menendez. Great switch of play. Galloway also slips. Unfortunately, the number 3 has to swing a boot, making sure that Kronkel didn't get anywhere too quickly. I mentioned it when the half started, ladies and gentlemen. This mist is going to create a bit of slickness, not only on the ball, but also on the pitch. As you see now, players are slipping and sliding, and the contact they're getting on the ball is not as direct. They're going to have to take extra care to make sure that these balls get to where they need to be. Because with conditions like this, you never know. It will be a Jackson Lions free kick once we get back underway.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's time to announce the winner of tonight's 50-50 in support of Berkeley Soccer. Winner receives a ball signed by tonight's entire Jackson Lions squad, and it's currently being held by Kyron down on the track. Say hi, Kyron. All right, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. Tonight's winner, Carter Gordon. That name again, ladies and gentlemen. Don't forget it, Carter Gordon. You are the winner of tonight's 50-50. Head on down to the track, say hi to Kyron, and claim your prize. Thanks to all for playing in support of Berkeley Soccer.
Quick little giveaway from Jackson Lions. Carl Gordon, congratulations on your signed ball. Signed by all of the Jackson Lions. Galloway's back up after some stretching. I think the number 3 will be all right. Under 10 minutes left to play now. The score is still 0-0. Both sides have had their chances. Neither side looks like they want to grab that second place finish for the evening, the way it looks. Looks like both sides want to let NJ United AC run away with that top spot. There's still 7 minutes and change left though. If one side wants to grab this match by the scruff of the neck and take all 3 points and put some pressure on the league leaders as we go into the last dying matches of the season. Collins now. Anderson on his breathing down his neck. Golden. Custer goes forward. Chris has it. Zach Golden now. Jack Kronkold. Kristen Perez battle for it, but Perez does enough to see it go out of bounds. Goal kick. We're almost getting to the stage where 1 goal could be enough to see all 3 points claimed by one side. Perez looks to find Bednarski. Galloway with it now. He seems to be okay after that injury. Oh, it looks like another bit of commentator's curse as Galloway goes down again. It looks like Galloway's night is done. The number 3 has put in an incredible shift on both wings throughout this match, but it looks like his race might just be run. We hope he recovers well. Hope to see him again soon. It looks like it'll be up to his teammates now to see if they can grab these 3 points. I'm sure both sides will take this break with open arms as they look to catch their breath and rewrite some game plans. There's still enough time for one side to win this match. A substitution is confirmed by Motown as Galloway will come off.
Stepping on for FC Motown, number 4, Brian Perez.
Brian Paredes will take the place of Galloway as Golden tries to make his way forward with the ball for the first time in a while. Wins his side the corner kick. The genius Jack Concord will take the corner once again. On his left foot, the ball goes into the near post. It's flicked on by 2 Jackson Lions players. Perez tries to get around. Eric Ruiz now. Flicks it past Golden. 2-on-1 now. Searchwell with the ball. He hits the deck. Referee says no. Play on. Searchwell pleading for something from the referee. Throw-in is all he gives him. Hagen will take the throw, quick. No arguments from the number 17. Perez not able to get something on it. They lose possession. Curic now. Perez with it again. Drives into the midfield. Intercepted by Jackson Lions Perez, I should say. By Dante Perez. Jackson Lions, Dante Perez. As Cabrera comes away with it. Hagen on this near side now. Taking the position of Galloway. Hagen on this left side. Shot just fizzes past the near post. It looks like Brian Paredes will go into the right back position. And Ethan Hagen, who was playing that right back, will now come on this left side in front of Perez. In front of Zach Perez, I should say. Now that there's 2 Perez's on the pitch. Speaking of Zach Perez, he will take this throw. A few minutes left to play, not included stoppage time. The score is still 0-0 as Zach Perez takes this throw. Headed on by Hagen. Bednarski will fight for it with Custa. Custa wins both times. Ruiz flicks it up past Golden. Golden does enough, clears it to the feet of Quist. Paredes, though, gets his first few touches on the ball to Cabrera. Cabrera in the midfield, looks up. Searchwell wide. Damian Searchwell gets past one. Excellent ball to Ruiz. Can he do something with it? Golden ushers it out of bounds. Goal kick. Brandon Golden in that instance was the one to watch that ball go out. De Leon now, goal kick, takes it long. He knows that they're in the dying minutes. It's now or never for his side. It's now or never for both sides. Menendez, Dante Perez swipes at it with his hands. No one sees it. Cabrera with it, out wide to Hagen. Hagen's touch is loose. Kronkol can pick it up. Running back towards his goal, Kronkel does really well. Sprays it with a clearance. Collins finds Paredes. Paredes wide. Very poor ball though, as he looks for Sachwell, and a waste of possession there from the number 4. Now Jackson Lyons, number 4, Golden on the ball. Back to Johnson. Paredes cuts it out. Paredes and Anderson fight for it. Actually, I believe that was Dante Perez. Perez up though, wins inside the free kick, and Tommy Johnson takes it. Costa forward. Schaefer collects. Schaefer sends Paredes down. Paredes with a ball for Bednarski. Bednarski heads it. Excellent back heel from Golden. Finds his goalkeeper who's able to clear it. Menendez. Oh, Mendez, my apologies. Osbin Mendez. Cabrera's shot blocked. And De Leon will pick up. Paredes. Anderson tried to get there. A bit of pinball now between the two sides in the midfield as we've reached 90 minutes. 90 seconds, over 90 minutes I should say. Paredes concedes the free kick. Free kick now for Jackson Lyons. Can this be it? Will this be the last chance that the home side has to gather all 3 points? It'll be Tommy Johnson to take the free kick. Golden and Kronkold back. Everyone else forward. These 3 points mean a lot to both sides. Second place finishes in stake tonight. Motown can hold out and keep that second. Schaefer dropped it! Almost late drama as Schaefer falls back into his goal with the ball in his hands. He drops it and is able to smother it before it becomes dangerous. However, it looks like the goalkeeper may have injured himself in the process, sacrificing his body to not concede the goal. That's what it means to him. Dangerous ball in from Tommy Johnson. Schaefer had to do something with it. He caught it but realized that he would have fallen back into the goal if it stayed in his hands. But a combination of the goalkeeper as well as the Motown defenders did enough. 0-0, the game remains. 3 minutes of stoppage time completed. Schaefer taking as many inches as he can. Bednarski wins that one. Golden comes away with it though. Hagen with a great tackle. Ruiz with a loose touch, not able to find Searchwell. Kurek now, who started the action earlier in the first half, unable to end the action late in this second. Schaefer once again, long ball, finds Ethan Hagen. Hagen's headed to Cabrera. Kronkold and Cabrera fight for it. Jackson Lyons throw. Jules Anderson. Hagen tackles. Cabrera keeps it in. Cabrera, Bednarski, 2 to his right. Searchwell. Loose touch. Ruiz picks it up. Away from goal. He takes a shot. Golden's in front of it. Damian Searchwell picks it up. Referee blows the final whistle. Your score for the evening: Jackson Lyons FC 0, FC Motown 0. What an exciting game we've had for you here tonight. 3 penalties awarded, 3 penalties missed, 0 goals, ladies and gentlemen.
That's how much the end of tonight's contest here at the Donovan Den, our final.
I'll let our PA
FC
speak.
Motown 0, your Jackson Lions 0.
I want to thank everyone for joining us this evening, and we will join you guys once again shortly. Thank you all and have a good night.
Home without tonight's game and not be possible.